What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Nat, and today we're playing a game called Sweet Dreams, I believe. I'm not yawning. I'm pooped. Can't wait to just collapse in a nice, comfy bed. Okay, I guess I did laugh. I am yawning. At this point, it's a fight to even keep your eyes open. Tiredly, you pull out your phone to check your arrival status. Not for another hour, huh? This place is really out in the boonies, sorry. Your destination is Border Strings, and oh my goodness. A word I probably can. I don't know. I'm not going to attempt. I shouldn't say that. You should always attempt your words. Idyllic little countryside town. Border Springs. It's where you were born and raised, although you have little to no memory of the place anymore. I want to go home already. This entire trip had been your mother's idea. Ring, ring. Speak of the devil. Beep. Hello? Oh my goodness. I need another voice. Lee. I cannot think of another voice. Unruly red hair, piercing eyes, a successful and ruthless businesswoman. Even now, as she speaks to her only child, there is not a hint of tenderness in her features. Hi, Mom. Did you arrive yet? What did I do? Okay. Hi, Mom. Did you arrive yet? Not for another hour. I see. How's the ride been so far? It's different. Everything here is so outdated. This train looks like it was made like 200 years ago. 147 years ago. The railroad never bothered to upgrade it. That does not seem safe, but what do I know about trains? But it does its job. Once a week, it goes to and from the nearest city for supplies, picking up the occasional passenger on the way, although people don't tend to take this route in the first place. You should be glad it's still running. The only other alternative to getting to Border Springs is by foot. Thank you, Miss CEO of Trains. It still sucks, and I still want to go home. You're spoiled. That's why. I've coddled you for far too long. Sorry. You do nothing all day but stay in your room playing video games. That sounds like the life. It's time you get out into the real world. By shipping me off to someplace so remote it doesn't even show up on the map? It's your birthplace. You'll be thanking me, Lee. Besides, you have Petunia there. Petunia Florence. By the way, guys, this game is made by the same creator who made the last game I played, Missing, and the same characters. So yeah. I'm not even that close with her anymore. We've barely spoken since I moved. You get along just fine 10 years ago. Make it work. You got along just fine 10 years ago. I have a meeting to go to soon. Let me know when you arrive. Bye, little plum. Bye, little plum. Bye, Mom. So much for that, I guess. You look around the passenger car. Like your mother said, there weren't many people taking this train in the first place. The passenger car was practically empty, and ideally you use this time to doze off a little. Keyword being ideally. It's a couple. Oh, it's the boyfriend thing. Aw, babe, I love you so much. Why did I play this game? I want to give her a really high-pitched and, like, annoying type voice. I can't. I love you so much. I love you so much more. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's not like I'm gonna get a wink of sleep anyway with that. How loud that couple behind me has been this entire ride. I do not like that couple. I'll just go to the restroom. Splashing some cold water on my face might help me wake up. You get up out of your seat and... Ow! Excuse me. It's Crow from the other game. I forgot. See, it's Crow, guys. A familiar face. A familiar face looks back at you with concern. Are you hurt? No, sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. You squint at him. Those droopy eyes and nervous demeanor, he reminds you of someone. Have we met before? Are you hitting on me? Why is that your first reaction? What? No, I'm not. Sorry, it was a dumb question anyways. No. No, not at all. I'm Crow. He shyly motions to himself. I work here. Let me know if you need anything. I'm at your service. Right, you yawn in his face, but quickly catch yourself. I can't yawn. I'm not tired. Sorry, that was rude. I'm not yawning because I'm bored, I'm just really tired. You shake your head, Pop, hoping you didn't offend the poor dude with your rude behavior. Don't know what's up with me today. It's alright. You must have had a long trip. Yeah, I've been traveling all day. I can tell by those impressive bags underneath your eyes. Is it that bad? No, you're perfect. I know. How about something caffeinated to drink? You are weird. It'll be on us, as an apology for bumping into you. Black coffee or green tea? Personally, me, I do not drink coffee, because I'm not allowed to have caffeine. But, green tea, I don't know. I'm literally not allowed to have caffeine, so all I've had is Arizona green tea. I'll go with, I want to say coffee. She seems like a coffee girl. Okay, why is this so hard? It's just a beverage, Neve. It's just a beverage, Nat. Sorry. Yeah, just go with green tea. You could definitely use some caffeine in your system. My dad used to be obsessed with green tea. Time to see what all the hype is all about. That would be nice. I'd like the... Why do I keep gasping? I can't yawn. You yawn, interrupting yourself midway. You blink back the tears. Co gives you a smile. Rest up for a little bit. I'll have your green tea as soon as possible. He starts to walk away. We never told him what we actually wanted to drink. We yawned midway. He's weird. Hey man, I hear you're giving out free drinks. How about 2 more for us as well? It's our anniversary. The girlfriend cuddles closer to her boyfriend in a display of, I don't know, showing off how not single she is. I get it, girl. I feel the same. Crow gives them a polite smile, but it's clear he's not quite sold on the idea. Sensing the imminent rejection, she turns to you for backup. Help a girlie out. It's our anniversary. New drinking game. Take a shot every time she mentions her anniversary. Despite the girl's insensate nagging, you still feel obligated to assist her. But even if I want to help out, it's really impolite for me to impose on Crow's generosity by asking for additional drinks. I'll have to turn the couple down. Yes, you turn to face the couple, who are giving you that hopeful, expectant look with their big, pleading eyes. Ugh. I'll just offer to cover their part of the bill. That way, everybody's happy, even if it's at your own expense. You nod to yourself, having decided on the best course of action. How about I just pay for the... Well, I can't be disappointing our lovely patrons on such a special day now, can I? The pair visibly perk up at a sudden shift in tone. So, what would you two like? Beer? I'll have some drop beer. How about you, babe? Surprise me, but make sure it's a romantic drink made with lots of love. Aw, you're so cute. Shut up, you're so cringe. I hate you. I mean love you. Love you guys though. Their mushiness and unabashed PDA makes you cringe a little inside. Crow, on the other hand, doesn't seem to be the least bit phased. Of course, a very happy anniversary to the lovely couple. I'll be back momentarily with everyone's beverages. Thanks, man. Don't take too long now. I hate myself. Having gotten what they wanted, the two go back to loudly cooing over one another. Ugh. You slump back into your seat, relieved that the unwanted attention has been shifted off of you. Unfamiliar scenery passes you by as you stare out the window. This is the first time I've traveled so far away on my own. In fact, I can hardly remember the last time I left my apartment. Not since I dropped out of school, anyway. You dropped out of school? That's not good. Was the sky always this blue? I never knew how pretty it could be. You drowsily open your phone, hoping to send a picture to Petunia. Connection lost. It was fine earlier. You won't have much luck getting a signal from here on out. Whoa! Whoa! Why did you shake? You nearly jumped out of your seat. You didn't hear him approach you. Did I scare you? Oh, little. Sorry about that. He gingerly hands you a piping hot cup of green tea. You grab the cup, taking a tentative sip. The green tea is rich and strong, smooth in flavor with a soothing aroma. You blink. Whoa, this is really good. He beams. I'm glad you like it. He motions to the seat across from you. Mind if I join you? Oh, uh, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. It's not often I get to chat with others while I'm on my shift, since we rarely have anyone else on board the train. He looks embarrassed, and you feel a twinge of guilt. No, it's okay. You can sit down. I don't remember if that's what they said, but yeah. Thank you. You sigh. You just can't say no to others, especially not when they have that lost puppy look on them. He plops down across from you with a sweet smile, and you're able to take a good look at him for the first time. Light hair, red eyes, long lashes, and a gentle expression. He seems so otherworldly. You're sure you don't with such distinct features. And yet, what's with this weird sense of deja vu? Sit in silence and make a conversation. Make conversation, he's there. Well, obviously. It's kind of weird sitting in silence. Unless it's with, like, a close friend or family member. When it's with strangers, it's just awkward. Socializing has never been your strong point, but you do want to get to know him better. You attempt to strike a conversation. So, you desperately grasp at something, anything to say. Your eyes rest on his hair. At his hair. Yep. You have white hair? Okay, that was bad. Terrible, even. You pray to God imaginable, and you pray to every god imaginable under the sun that he didn't take offensive to the inquiry. There's a small look of panic on his face. Do you not like it? No, not at all. It's just a little unusual. I've never seen anyone with white hair before, not even in Midport. Midport? That big port city? Yeah, have you ever been there? It's a little embarrassing to admit, but I've never left Border Springs before. Really? From what your mom had told you, the only way to get in and out of the sleepy rural town of Border Springs is via this specific train, due to its difficult surrounding terrain. You'd have assumed that someone with such easy access to transportation would have taken the opportunity to travel and work elsewhere. So, all this time, you just worked on this particular train? But never left your hometown for someplace new? He sheepishly stares at the ground. I like this train. He clearly has other reasons. But his attempt at an excuse is, if anything, endearing. You can't help but find it cute. Oh, what is it? What is it? Nothing. I'm just having fun. Me too. This is so weird. For you, talking to others was a spontaneous task, but you often struggle with finding the right topics, the right words, the right way to behave. But with Crow, you felt strangely comfortable in simply being yourself. It almost felt as if the two of you were merely old friends doing some catching up. You haven't had this much fun talking to anyone in a long time, but although you wanted to continue your conversation, extreme fatigue was starting to settle in. Did he drug us? That would make sense. I'm assuming this was before, because think about it, this is made by the same creator of Missing and have the same characters of Missing besides the couple. The couple wasn't in that. It was just Petunia and Crow in Missing. Really? But then there was her friend who had no name, just a picture of her in Missing. I'm assuming that we're that friend right now. And so on the train, maybe we go missing. Crow kidnaps us. I don't know. I might be spoiling this, actually. So, don't forget I said anything. When extreme fatigue was starting to settle in. Your eyelids feel heavy and your movement sluggish. You try to blink back the sleepiness to no avail. Sorry, tired. Crow shakes his head and smiles. Here. What the heck? He leans gently, pressing his forehead to yours. Yeah, we're that friend, I think. I haven't seen the picture in a while, but I think if I went there, and I'll probably go there at the end of this, when I'm done playing this game. You guys get to see my files. I'll probably go find the recording from when I played it. Sorry. What? He removes his gloves, placing a hand on the side of your face. This is weird. You attempt to move back, but he firmly holds you in place. My bad. Don't move. You feel the heat rising to your face. Oh my goodness. Why? Instantly, a feeling of clarity overcomes you, and you begin to feel awake. Whoa, what just happened? With renewed vigor, you pull back, face still beet red. What was that? Crow leans back and smiles, pulling his gloves back on. He rises from his seat with a playful whoop. Looks like that woke you up. He's got a surprisingly cheeky side as well. Were you trying to shock me awake? You could say that. Oh, I forgot to finish something up in the other car. I have to go. He starts to leave, but you find yourself calling out after him. Crow! He turns to you, a little surprised. What is it? I'll be around Border Springs for the next few months. Few months? Well, I guess that's okay. It's not like you do anything with your life. I, don't have a lot of friends, if I'm being honest. But I feel like we would get along. So would you, like to hang out sometime, if you're around? What? Really? Really? You nod your head. You feel your face grow warm at your own boldness. It was pretty out of character for you to do something like this, and the nervousness was starting to settle in. But Crow doesn't seem to notice. In fact, he seems pretty overwhelmed himself. I would, yes. I could show you around Border Springs. Yeah, that sounds fun. Why is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I, this, this just seems creepy to me. This, like, like, I can't even show you right now, because you can't see me, and even if you'd still be able to see my screen, but, like, hold on. Cover his face. If you cover his face, and it's just the hand, it's okay, but the face makes it look so creepy. I can't. It's a promise then, okay? He holds out a pinky, and you can't help but laugh at the childlike gesture. You reach out and hook your pinky around his. Promise. Okay, that was just creepy for a second. Crow sways back and forth in excitement. Thank you, Lee. I'll be sure to make you happy. He paused mid-celebration as if suddenly remembering something. I got so excited I nearly forgot again. There's something I really need to finish up doing in the other car. He gives you a sheepish smile. Sorry, I've got some things to attend to, but I'll catch up to you when it's time for us to get off. Make sure to wait for me right here, okay? So that I can find you later. He waves you goodbye as he exits the passenger car. You respond with a smile, a small wave of your own, but looking out at the passing scenery, before looking out at the passing scenery, up from your window. Sorry. There's a warm and giddy feeling in your chest from having made a new friend. Maybe this trip to Border Springs won't be so bad after all. Ending 1, an old friend. That's it? Really? There's 2 endings. So, I think there's like 2 endings to... If I return... Okay. We skipped to the... I kind of skipped through everything, so rather than clicking through it all again. So basically, everything that happened before, right? No, but we're at the option, like right after he bumps into us, and he's offering us a drink. A caffeinated drink. We chose green tea. We're gonna choose coffee, see if anything's different. You could definitely use some caffeine in your system. I still remember that one time I drank like 3 cups to pull an all-nighter studying for an exam. I can always rely on a nice warm brew to keep me up. That would be nice. I'd like You yawn, interrupting yourself midway. You blink back the tears. Crow gives you a smile. Rest up for a little bit. I'll have your coffee ready as soon as possible. Again, that's so weird because we technically never told him that we wanted coffee. We yawned midway. He starts to walk away, and then it's the couple. Did you Sorry about that. Hot cup of coffee. You grab the taking your turn to the The coffee is rich and strong, smooth flavor, and soothing aroma. You blink. This is really good. He beams. Glad you like it. Mind if I join you? Sorry. No, it's fine. Sit down. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, so everything in that scene was technically the same, except for the fact that they talk about her relationship with coffee instead of tea. And we said make a conversation last time. It'll be the same, so we sit in silence. You did invite him to sit down, but if you're being honest here, you're not a very sociable person. In fact, you have almost no interest in talking to the stranger at all. Curse my introversion. Why was that so hard for me to read? Curse my introversion. This is why you have no friends, Lee. You sit in uncomfortable and struggles. You sit in uncomfortable silence for a while, unsure of what to say or do. After a while, Crow decides to take the initiative. What brings you to Border Springs? Oh, just visiting. From where? Midport. I'm sorry. I was like reading that in my head and that sounded so weird. Speaking of, since I played the other game and like making connections or whatever, it just seems so weird for some reason. So that's where you've been all this time. The big city? See, when I first read that first sentence, so that's where you've been all this time, it made me think like, you stalker! I'm sorry. I get distracted very easily, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, I live there. There was a curious look in his eye. When's the last time you came to Border Springs? Oh, wow, probably like 10 years or so? I don't know. Why did it take you so long to come back? You instinctively reach up to check if your bags are still properly covering the scar on your forehead. Ooh, we have more choices. Can I save? If I save here, then okay. Sure. So, let's avoid the question. You attempt to derive the conversation elsewhere. School, I guess. Busy with academics and all that stuff. No time for a vacation. And are you done with school now? Oh yeah, I dropped out. Ah, I see. If you don't mind me asking, what happened? I mean, you squirm uncomfortably in your seat. Maybe we should just answer the question. It's always difficult to answer questions regarding your academic life. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to be known as the loser dropout who failed their parents and society as a whole. Your palms begin to feel sweaty, and you desperately search for a way to navigate around this topic. Well, a hand on your shoulder brings you back to reality, and you look up at Crow, who gives you a concerned smile. Are you okay? You take a shaky breath in and nod. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I didn't mean to dump all that on a stranger. Crow shakes his head. No, I was the one who asked. Thank you for indulging me? Yeah, no problem. I'd love to talk with you some more, but I have other passengers to attend to. In the other one, he says that he In the other one, he says he has something to attend to in the other car. Nothing to do with passengers. So, I wonder. But I'll be back shortly to collect your cup. Would you mind waiting for me here until I return? Sure, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do anyway. Crow beams. Wonderful. Well then, I'll be back. It was nice talking, Lee. He raises from his seat, gives you a small bow before exiting the passenger car to the dining car, closing the door behind him. You watch him leave, then fidget around nervously. There's something off-putting about him. You sigh. You've never been good with strangers or people in general. He's been nothing but kind to you, and here you are struggling to like the guy. Oh well. I'll try my best to get along with him, but I don't owe him anything for getting me a free drink. We'll just say our goodbyes after this train ride and go our separate ways. You stare out the window, and the silence almost permeating. Huh? You turn around, peeking over to the seats behind you. The couple sitting there is gone. They must have gotten off at some point. No wonder it was so quiet. You look back at your empty cup. It was nice to have a warm drink, but if anything, you feel drowsier than before. I guess the caffeine isn't kicking in. You try to move, but your body feels heavy. Uh-oh. You collapse back into your seat, your mind hazy. What's going on? You try to grab your phone, but you find yourself unable to move your hands. Gotta call for somebody. You hear approaching footsteps and a worried voice call out to you. Lee, are you alright? Really tired. You feel yourself falling over. Here, let me help you. Crow removes his glove, pulling you upright into your seat. He nestles your head onto his shoulder, gently brushing aside stray strands of hair from your face. Poor thing, you must be exhausted. Go on and sleep. Just leave it all to me, okay? You can rest as long as you need to. I'll take care of you until you wake up. You mumble out a thanks, too tired to properly process anything, but grateful for his assistance. His fingers gently shift through your hair, and the soothing motion is the last thing you remember before your vision blurs and the world fades into black. I'm scared! I kind of want to not do this and go back, but I also want to see this ending. I have to make a decision here to save it right here and go back to find out what the other thing would do. I'm assuming probably okay. I'm gonna save it right here. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? Oh? Wait, no, I don't want to overwrite my save. If I go to load, you will lose unsaved progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. We're going to load from right here. We avoided the question. We're going to answer the question. I forgot what his question was. Jeez. Hold on. Oh, right. I think this was, right. He's asking how long it took us to come back. So we answered the question this time. I got into an accident when I was a kid. I don't remember much about what happened, and my parents refused to talk to me about it. But we moved to Midport shortly afterwards. My dad wanted me as far away from this place as possible. Mom probably doesn't care, though. She just wants me out of my room and out of her hair. Crow smiles. An accident, hmm? He stares at you, the intense eye contact starting to make you uncomfortable. What was it? You nervously tug at the stray ends of your hair. The memory of the accident wasn't something you wanted to or could even revisit. Any attempts of recollecting your thoughts were met with blanks or hazy feelings at best. And despite your parents' insistence, you know it wasn't some sort of freak accident. On that night, 10 years ago, you almost died. You shake your head. Why couldn't you remember? Something was evading you. Pieces of the puzzle gone missing. But there was one thing you knew for certain. You weren't the only one present there that night. The air feels suffocating. What happened on that day 10 years ago? A hand on your shoulder brings you back into reality, and you look up at Crow, who gives you a concerned smile. Are you okay? You take a shaky breath in and nod. Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I didn't mean to dump all that on a stranger. Crow shakes his head. No, I was the one who asked. Thank you for indulging me. Yeah, no problem. I'd love to talk with you some more, but I have other passengers to attend to. So do both these lead to that other ending? But I'll be back shortly to collect your cup. Would you mind waiting here for me until I return? Sure, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do anyway. Crow beams. Wonderful. Well then, I'll be back. It was nice talking with you. He raises from his seat, gives you a small bow before exiting the passenger car to the dining car, closing the door behind him. Watch him leave, then fidget around nervously. There's something off-putting about him. You've never been good with strangers, or people in general, but he's been nothing but kind to you, and here you are struggling to like the guy. Oh well. I'll try my best to get along with him, but I don't owe him anything for getting me a free drink. We'll just say our goodbyes after the train ride and go our separate ways. You stare out the window, silence almost permeating. Huh? You turn around, peeking over the seats behind you. The couple there is gone. They must have gotten off at some point. No wonder it was so quiet. You look back at your empty cup. It was nice to have a drink, but if anything, you feel drowsier than before. I guess the caffeine isn't kicking in. You try to move, but your body feels heavy. Uh-oh. You collapse into your seat, your mind hazy. What's going on? You try to grab your phone, but you find yourself unable to move your hands. Gotta call for somebody. You hear approaching footsteps, and a worried voice call out to you. Lee, are you alright? Really tired. You feel yourself falling over. Here, let me help you. Crow removes his glove, pulling you upright into your seat, and then, I think they both lead to this. He nestles your head into his shoulder, gently brushing aside the stray strands of your hair from your face. Poor thing, you must be exhausted. Go on and sleep. Just leave it all to me, okay? You can rest as long as you need to. I'll take care of you until you wake up. You mumble out of things, too tired to properly process anything, but grateful for his assistance. His fingers gently shift through your hair, and the soothing motion is the last thing you remember before your vision blurs and the world fades into black. Your bangs have gotten longer. You used to be taller than me. You've changed so much. But I'd still recognize you anywhere. Do you remember our promise? You said you'd be with me forever. You won't disappear off someplace again, will you? You psycho, I knew it. He would. You'll leave me again. You'll abandon me again. But that's okay. You see, I've changed too. I don't need you to hold on to me anymore. Because I won't be letting you go to bullshit. Because I won't be letting go of you a second time. We'll be arriving soon. Sweet dreams, Lee. There's so much for us to catch up on. Ending 2. Sweet dreams. I think there's only 2 endings. I'm unsure. Alright, so, oh my goodness, this has been such a long video. I did not realize that. Alright, so now, hold on, let me go to what I was talking about. If I open this, nobody cares about that. Yeah, see, I think that's her. It's hard for me to tell. Yeah, I think that's her. Might be.